We're starting on a late one tonight, aren't we, Jay?
Oh, it's a nice dark one.
And it's Halloween. Ooh. So we will be going into the big dark woods probably tomorrow morning now. But because it's so dark here now, we don't want to go into the woods because we can't see whether there's widowmakers above us or anything like that. So we're just going to find a spot on the edge of this field somewhere, set up the tents, and then yeah, spend the night here. Yeah, the deer have been here, look. Yeah. The hunt for a suitable spot continues. Very stony ground. Probably, yeah. So we're just going to pitch up on the edge of this field for now. Just facing into each other. We'll be down first thing in the morning, and then into the woods where we can start doing some proper camping. That's me there in the Cheviot. Jason is TriStar. I don't think it's going to be too windy, so we should be okay here. And then tomorrow, like I say, we'll move into the woods. It's only 7 o'clock. We'll be asleep in bed by 9. I think it's going to be a cold night tonight though, because it's as clear as a bell up there. It's supposed to rain about 9 o'clock, but at the moment the sky's just spotless. I understand people don't get it, you know, why we do this, why we come out on a Friday night and stick a tent up on the edge of a field and then spend a day in the woods when it's going to be pissing down with rain all day. But you know, everyone needs a hobby. Pissing down. Not getting out yet. Quite nice though, just lying here listening to it. Pretty sure the GoPro's not picking any of this up. It's not as heavy as it sounds in the tent. So I'm taking a wander now. This field, I mean, we've basically slipped on a swamp. I think we found the spot where the spring is. It didn't cause any issues, to be honest. It's quite a comfortable night. I'm just going to take a wander into the woods now and see if there's a bit more shelter. Whether it's worth moving in there early, you know, sort of before breakfast. You awake, mate? I know, but you've been snoring since 6. You went back to sleep, trust me. So we've got a plan. The plan is to have breakfast, first of all. Then we're going to just zip these tents up. We've had a quick wander around the woods. There's a fairly decent spot. We're going to get the first tarp up, and then we can move stuff from here under the tarp, and then we can start getting the walls up. Start gathering some wood to dry out for a fire. Otherwise we'll never get one going. So we think we've more or less found our spot. Doesn't look much at the moment. It is due to rain again today, so we're going to get a move on. Need to get a fire on the go so we can get the stew going as well. So while Jay's setting up his tent, I'm going to get the fire going just about there, I think. Yeah, Jay's going to set up his tent while I get the fire going. We'll do a vote at the end of it, okay? So when Jason's finished setting up his tent, Say what you think. Let me know whether you think it's a tent or a bivvy in the comments, please. It's a tent. Back in a minute. So I've been out collecting what I hope
These birch bark.
well,
There's plenty of it.
there's not actually.
Really?
No, there's one fallen tree over there.
And
Oh, I've got some off it. That ain't birch bark. Oh, this
that is.
They've come for you, Jay.
You are.
They've come for you. It's absolutely soaking wet. Just keep your chin down. Right then, camp kitchen time. So I'm going to do a couple of things first. I am going to cook up some bacon so that we can have a couple of bacon rolls each. I'm just going to do those in this pan with some onions, and then I'm going to just use the same pan to start throwing ingredients for a stew, and the stew's just going to cook till 6-7 o'clock tonight on the fire. Just keep the fire going with the lid on, and that'll give us dinner later on. Herbal tea and ginseng.
No, it's not.
It could be.
I'm going to guess it's rum and spice.
Spiced rum. So what do we want first? We want some shallots, and also in here bacon and a little bit of oil. Let's get that on the heat first. With a splash of oil in there.
It's gone, it's gone. Or your wife?
Or your uncle, or your aunt. We're going to have a steak. We didn't see any rabbits this morning, otherwise we'd have been having rabbit. Some weird.
It's also there, but we weren't quick enough.
Well, yeah, it was quicker than us. Some vegetables there. Oh, a splash of red wine, which will need to go in as well. Oh, excellent. Forgot that was there. You don't like red wine, do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Unlucky in the stew. Fry it and put the rest in the stew.
Yeah, I could just I'll fry enough for us now, and then just dice the rest. I haven't been to hygiene school. It's nearly there. Good. Right. So while I'm eating that, stage 2 on the go. In go the big shallots.
Your memory's worse than mine. Don't have to put it all in.
What we can do with the rest of it. We'll pop the lid on it. I am going to build the fire up underneath it a bit first, a bit more. Cheers, Jenny. The stew caught, unfortunately, so there were a few burnt bits on the bottom, but it was edible. Well, it was edible for me. Jason didn't think so. So sounds like it's beginning to rain again now. Well, let's get you pointing the right way. It's raining again, so I'm sure you probably can hear that. I don't know whether you can hear me. It's absolutely hammering down again, and we're not in tents now, we're in the bashers and bivvies. So yeah, quite a wet one. Keeping the fire going, just. But I said I wasn't going to come back. We wasn't expecting this till about 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's here now. Nice one. Well, that was a wet one, and it's still pissing down. Probably hear it. What? Yeah, I should have been filming earlier. It's so fairly dry. The bottom of the bivvy's absolutely soaked. Probably see it there where it blew in from the other side, but yeah. I was just saying to Jay, probably the most uncomfortable night I've had while I've been doing this. Just couldn't get that sweet spot last night, so I was tossing and turning. But it was alright. I don't feel too bad this morning, and I'm going to sleep later on now. Yeah. Swedish log fires on the go. I just thrown out a lot of warmth already in it. But rather than try and get that fire going that we had going last night, 'cause there's no way that's relighting. Not after the downpour we've had. And did you hear the thunder? Rolling thunder. It's been horrendous. Yeah, a little log fire just to warm us up, and then we'll start taking down. Not so much taking down, but getting the gear out. Just as a sort of a kit review, I suppose. I just want to show you something. You can see that the bivvy bag that I was using all night is absolutely soaked on the outside because the foot end was in the rain last night. But my sleeping bag inside, I've just taken my sleeping bag out, and it is bone dry. You know, there's not even any moisture there, to be honest. It's yeah, it's pretty good, that is. But just you know, a bit of confidence in your kit, you're going to stay dry. There's no condensation inside the bag either. It's not a rainstorm, is it? Yeah, we're trying to pack up and stay as dry as possible while we do it.